Hey guys, guess what? They just canceled the star. And it's all thanks to this little bugger right here. So thanks, but no thanks. So, if you're a sports fan and you live on planet Earth, how are you holding up so far? Because almost every single major sporting league has been either canceled or suspended. So, let's look at how each of the seven continents have been affected. Let's start out with the first continent, America. These are the six major sporting leagues in America. Now you might be asking yourself, why is the XFL there? Well, I just wanted to briefly bring them up because the XFL just got straight up canceled. Now, let's talk about the other five. The NBA was the first to go, and it was announced that it would be suspended for 30 days. The main reason behind this was because Rudy Gobert is a moron. Next to go was the MLB. And at first, it was going to be suspended for about 2 weeks, or at least opening day would be pushed back 2 weeks. But now, it's kind of unknown because one time it said it was going to be in May, but another source said that it would start up in June. Well, the point is that the main reason that the MLB is suspended is because the Mariners said that they did not want to play at T-Mobile Park. After the MLB, it was the MLS's time to go. And I'm actually not quite sure why the MLS suspended operations, but I mean, it makes sense. Much like the MLB, the NHL suspended operations for an indefinite amount of time. The NHL suspending operations actually makes sense because most NHL teams share arenas with NBA teams. And the NBA was the first league to go down, so yes, that makes sense. And that only leaves us with one league, and it's the league that's currently in its off season. And even though that the league is in its off season, it's still on thin ice. The NFL has said that it will continue the draft, but without any fans. So yeah. As for events that have been canceled, all of college basketball has been canceled, including the March Madness, and the XFL has been canceled, like I mentioned earlier. Now that we're done with the Americas, let's travel across the pond and go to Europe. These are the top competitions in Europe, and all of them have been suspended. My bad. So let's see how long they are suspended for. Syria was the first one to suspend operations because the outbreak in Italy is really bad. Syria is expected to return on April 3rd, which as of today, which is March 16th, that is in 18 days. The next one to suspend was the Bundesliga, and if I'm pronouncing any of these wrongs, I don't care because I'm American. Anyways, the next one to suspend operations was the Bundesliga. It has been suspended and it will return on April 2nd, which is in 17 days. The next one to suspend was the Ligue 1, which is the one in Paris. It's actually been suspended for an indefinite amount of time. Not that it'll matter though, because PSG will win again. Finally, that leaves with one, the Prem. That one has been suspended for the longest. It has been suspended until April 4th, which is in 19 days. Let's see what the UEFA competitions have been suspended for. As of today, all UEFA competitions have been postponed and will be played at a later time. And sadly, they won't replay Liverpool versus Atleti. Also, I forgot to mention that La Liga was also suspended for at least 2 weeks. So here are the suspension links that are known. The NFL has no suspension. La Liga in Spain has a suspension length for 2 weeks. The Bundesliga in Germany is suspended until April 2nd. Serie A in Italy is suspended until April 3rd. The Premier League is suspended until April 4th. And the MLS and NBA are both suspended for 30 days. These are all the sporting leagues that have been suspended for an unknown amount of time, postponed, or it's still in the air. The only one that's in the air are the Tokyo 2020 Summer Olympics. The Olympic Committee has said that they do not plan on canceling or suspending or postponing the Olympics, but who knows, that might change come summertime. And the virus is expected to be around till summertime, so who knows. So the main question on everybody's mind is, how do I avoid catching this little bugger? I'm not some doctor or anything, but I guess the best thing I could advise you to do is wash your hands regularly for 20 seconds, and that's as long as singing happy birthday twice. And just avoid social gatherings. And if you're like me, you'll be just fine.